love cooking and I love food, so I'm naturally drawn to cookbooks, and I've accrued quite a few over the years. They're beautiful and fun to look at, but they're massive, and I'm looking for something a little bit more minimalist. So recently I downloaded the New York Times cooking app, and I'm going to try 2 recipes from that app this weekend. Without further ado, my first cooking vlog of all time. So I have a confession to make. I actually didn't film myself making the tofu lob. I filmed myself doing the sesame salmon bowls, and there was just the filming on top of the cooking was a lot of effort, and it was fine for the sesame salmon bowls. There was no real cooking in those. You just kind of assembled the ingredients, and it was amazing. It tastes like shiashi sushi. It was really good. I did some substitutes in the menu for that one because, for example, it said to cook the salmon, but I thought if you're doing kind of a sushi bowl, raw would be better. I love raw fish and I love sushi, so I just marinated the salmon in the soy sauce marinade that was part of the recipe, and then just served it up on top of the rice raw, and it was delicious. It was really good. But yeah, then I got to making the time where I was going to make the lob, and it just seemed like a lot of extra work to do the filming on top of making the recipe itself. And I had never made that before, so I wanted to concentrate on really making the recipe as good as I could. And it was great too. It was a really delicious dish. Lob, if you don't know, is a really popular meat salad, typically a meat salad in Southeast Asia. I think it's like the national dish of Laos. It's really popular in Laos and also pretty big in Thailand as well. And I've eaten it in those parts of the world and just loved it. It's made with chicken sometimes, or pork, ground meat, minced up with lots of herbs and spices, and it's just flavorful and usually pretty spicy and just delicious. And so I got this recipe from the New York Times. They said you can also, substitute tofu in there and marinate the tofu, and it gets all the flavor that you would get from a meat, but it's a healthier option. So I wanted to try that. It was really good. I definitely recommend it. If you're thinking about cooking, vegetarian dishes, it doesn't have to be boring. It can be delicious and inventive. And that's what I'm kind of looking for with this. I don't want to stop eating meat, but I really love tofu and vegetarian food as well. So I want to build my repertoire of recipes in that area so that I have something to fall back on that is healthy and vegetarian. So yeah, fantastic. Really good. Highly recommended. Thanks for tuning in. I'll try to do more recipes and cooking vlogs in the future, and I'll film myself making all the recipes, not just talking about it. But the first one, the sesame salmon bowls, say that 10 times, sesame salmon bowls were really good. The tofu lob was also amazing. I actually did a tofu burger for lunch on Sunday as well, and that was also just incredible. So maybe I'll do another episode on that. Thanks for dialing in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.